Hi there, this is Rabbit John, and welcome back to my playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order on Jedi Master difficulty. Got some more seeds to plant. I have. Plant them now, they'll be grown by the time I've finished here, I should think. So I'm on Ilum. I'm just about to go out and get a new crystal for the lightsaber I broke in the last
A
pound.
lightsaber? Here? I don't get it. I don't know how you're gonna do it, kid, but if there's one thing I've learned about you, it's that you always seem to get the job done.
That's so?
Well, I'd say that I'd bet my life on it, but I already have. A lot.
You're not the best gambler, Grease.
Sure, that's true. But I still believe in what I bet, and I'm letting it ride with you, Cal.
Thanks. I'll try to get you a win. Been outside?
No. What, are you kidding me? Lateros don't do well in the cold.
I haven't heard that before.
Okay, I don't do well in the cold. Is that what you wanted to hear? You got it out of me. That's why I could never be a Jedi.
Right. That's why.
Don't you have a lightsaber to get or something? Hurry up, we've got a galaxy to save.
It's been a long time since I've been here. As you know, many Jedi have come to Ilum to find their Kyber crystal.
I remember.
Master Yoda guided us to the entrance, but after that we were on our own. Not something I wasn't accustomed to, but that didn't make it any less challenging.
I was trained by following strict protocols. Prepared for everything. Or so I thought.
Maybe that was the lesson, Cal. You can't know everything. You can only trust that you are able to handle whatever you face. May the Force be with you, Cal.
Anything could happen here. But I'm ready.
I know you are, Cal. But also know that no matter what happens, good or bad, there will always be another challenge to overcome.
Is that supposed to uplift me?
It's supposed to remind you that you're doing everything you can, and that failure is not your fault, only giving up.
So, that's the pep talk. Let's get cracking.
It's the Jedi Temple. It's been a while, but... yeah. I remember. Every Jedi comes here as a kid. Or they did. When there were Jedi.
So you can actually sprint a little if you stay behind the rocks and protect yourself from the wind, but it's only little short bits.
Looks like a way through over there.
See so many people get stuck here.
This is the worst blizzard I've ever seen. The storm, the temple. It all feels connected somehow.
Well, the game's telling you where to go here. There is stuff to collect up there, but you can get it later.
Let's check it out. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, it used to be beautiful. Warmth is nice.
Okay, there's a swing, but it's for actually for getting back here. There's something we can pull, but that's for
I
later.
remember this room. Master Yoda melted that door to let us into the caves. Not with the Force, with that crystal. The light passed through it and carried its warmth. I bet we can do it too.
So first of all, you grab this one, plug it in, and you come over here. You grab hold of this one and walk backwards. That pulls it into the path of the beam and refracts it to the ice. So that's the first part. Then push that over. You can only plug this in on this side. But once it's done, you can push it over to the other side. And we can swing back up. Grab hold of that, and we've got the crystal in the right position to melt the other door.
Let me see. There's heat coming from those cracks underwater, but it's freezing up here. I can feel it. It's calling to me. We must be close. Jedi can't pick any kyber crystal. It chooses you. Yeah, kinda like you. Just a little shake. It'll be okay. Let's hope it holds.
Okay, so you jump onto this slide. A bit more.
Whoa! Close one. Call's getting stronger. Let's hurry. I feel like I'm surrounded by ghosts. No, I'm not. It's hard to be here. Thanks, buddy. It's them. How did they find us here?
Not messing with them.
Seer, we've got a problem. There are probe droids in the caverns.
There's no way they could have put a tracker on us. But I would have said the same about Trilla hijacking your comm. Please and I will search the Mantis.
Thanks. I'll be back as soon as I've got my crystal.
You're vulnerable out there. Don't take any unnecessary risks.
That's it. I can see it shining. It's through there. I can feel it. We're almost out of here. I promise. BD, don't come any closer. BD! Ah!
This is one of the stranger parts of the game.
Trust me.
Clearly a Force vision, but is that Cal convincing himself that he can trust himself? I'm not sure. Something like that.
No! Yeah! It's over. He failed.
Failure's not the end, my friend.
Now, I'm not sure how putting one gloved hand on BD's transformer heatsink cures hypothermia.
The time's come. This may be the last you see of me. I can sense the doom of the Jedi Order is upon us. No! Failure's not the end. It is a necessary part of the path. Hope will always survive in those who continue to fight. Like you, BD-1. I believe you will find someone just as brave and persistent as you have been. And you will help them, as you have helped me. But your memory will be completely lost. Are you sure you want to do this? beginning total memory encryption. Only with a trusted connection will your memories be restored. I believe in you, as I always have. And I believe in whom you choose to replace me. Goodbye, old friend.
Your memories. You risked them for me. I believe in you too, buddy. Yeah, you're right. There's still a chance. There's always a chance. Come on.
So I've got to say, this is really cool, being able to choose your own lightsaber colour. And I really like the magenta. I really like the indigo. It's just regular blue, green, purple. Well, everybody likes that, don't they? I believe that's orange, but it looks just a little strange, maybe because I've been colour editing. But that's the one I'm going to go for. I didn't realise it actually affected the colour of the crystals. Look like little stones up there. Okay, so we've now got a split saber, and you can see with Sage Under's lightsaber stuck on the other end, it does look a little janky, but it is possible to get rid of, say, a switch. You can toggle it on and off and go back to the same switch at both ends. But now you've also got the option of having two different emitters at each end. So I'm going to go with that. Yeah. Okay, time to get out of it. By the way, if you ever come back to this place, you cannot use that as a bench. It's just a dead piece of ice. So we'll have the usual save and rest. And it does actually give you a tutorial about this new saber you've got. You've got the ability to go split from a single blade, but when you go split from a double blade, it's a different attack. It's that vertical attack, which is very, very effective on single enemies.
Eyes up. Got it. Can't get through. Move in. I can't get him. Don't let him get away. Target is quick. We'll end this quick. Yeah, I got him.
Getting rid of it.
We don't even have to try here. That's it. It's all over now. I can't fight anymore. Quick, stop him. One of us. I can take him myself. He's slipping away. Go there. You just can't stop him. I think he's scared. Slip up now.
Is that all of them? I'm pretty sure sometimes you get 3 transports worth of scouts
magic,
there,
BD.
but it does vary.
What would I do without you?
Hostile detected. Target hit. Requesting maintenance.
That's one hit and he's down to
Intruder.
ready to be hacked by BD.
Anomaly detected.
2 hits does for completely. You see, it's very, very powerful against single enemies.
Knockdown initiated. Resolve adversary's locale. Intruder sidestepping strike. Systems failing. Initiating takedown.
Whoops.
Immobilizing enemy.
Alright. Means I
Little
can
help,
take a health stim and get my
Enemy detected. Confirm intruder presence.
And as usual, you know, these enemies don't follow you outside of the room that they're in. It's very common.
Large damage initiated. Hostile detected. Scanners failing.
Is that sorted?
Yeah. It's hard to look at these crystals after everything we went through. Seer, we need to get out of here. They've taken over Ilum.
Are you all right?
No, they spotted me.
Okay, I'll have a save and a rest here. Oh, I've got some skill points. Yeah, quite an interesting battle on the way out because suddenly there's stormtroopers all over the place.
Jedi, form up. I got this. Can't overpower
So
us.
do with the commander to start with.
Get up there. Moving.
Okay. Up there is a rocket trooper. And he's actually too far away for me to push the rockets back to him and kill him. And by the time the rockets are more than about halfway, they seem to be going too fast for me to effectively push at all. So, no, that draws me attention to him. I'm just going to run, sprint, get rid of him, dodge them. Yeah. So if I keep running backwards and forwards... Oh, that one caught me. I was going to say, if you dodge out of the way, you can usually sort of leave the enemies where the rocket's coming, but I messed that one up, so like that. That's what I was trying to do. We'll quickly get rid of him before we get another rocket. Skin of our teeth there. So up this little ice climb. Bundle more enemies. We've got to prioritise these. Get rid of them officers. Oh. Damn.
That's quick.
Little help, BD.
Catch every blow.
Throw a stim.
I'm using stims there, even though I was only a touch of health down. I'm using this stim to get my force bar back up. And I've got plenty, because I've been collecting them. Okay, another purge trooper, and two of them, and still the rocket dude. So I cheese this a bit.
Still resisting. Unwise.
Bleed for me. How's it feel to bleed?
Incompetent.
Jedi still fight.
Same. Yeah, these brawler droids don't actually come over here, and if you give them a quick pull, if I can get to it, they'll just fall down the chasm. So now, I haven't got any force, so I've got a... Ooh, just...
You're lining up Imperial
He
channels.
tends to blow himself up
Everything
like,
they've got it.
like that if you
Are you
drop
in gray
down there.
safe?
We're laying low, but the storm's clearing. We won't have any cover soon.
What about disguising the Mantis' signal?
That trick only works if they're not expecting it. I have another idea. I've sliced through their encryption. I'm scrambling transmissions, but it won't be long before they're restored. Hopefully it'll buy us some time.
Thank you. There's stormtroopers everywhere.
Ilum was our planet, Cal. Don't let them forget that.
Right, the observant may have noticed that I am wearing a poncho, after saying I don't really like them. That's because Ilum makes you wear a poncho. When you arrive, if you're not wearing one, the game will put you the default Braca one, the ugly thing you was wearing right at the start of the game. So I've put the Outlander one on, as soon as that's really the only good one in the game. I'll have a well-earned rest and a save here. I'm afraid this is another very easily cheesable part. And I'm afraid I just can't help myself. I love cheese.
Engaging in pursuit.
So if you run in here, I lose interest.
Someone else take him.
But I'll stop attacking you.
What do you think that was? Hurry, catch him!
Damage sustained. Avoidance identified.
It's crazy, isn't it? Love you.
Trivial opposition. Inferior Jedi.
Oh, which one's shooting at me? I'm so confused.
Mind helping me out? Thanks, BD.
Incoming! Alright, the last one.
They've broken through and called reinforcements. Every Star Destroyer in the sector is on their way here. If they get here before you do.
No, we didn't come all this way to get captured. I'll be there.
Okay, can we see it? Yeah. That's one of two walkers. I've shown this fight before in my tips and secrets part, so once again, point you in that direction. Check out the other playlist on this channel. So that's them done.
You did it.
We did. I wouldn't be here without all of you. I used to sit on Braca dreaming about storming Coruscant with survivors from the Jedi Council. Instead, the Order's hopes rest on a gambler, a fallen Jedi, and a failed Padawan. A bunch of screw-ups.
You can say that again.
BD's the only reliable one. He let Cordova wipe his memory so he could stay behind and guide us. But you're both willing to sacrifice everything. To keep going even when it seems impossible.
Failure's a part of the journey.
I get that now. Thank you. All of you.
So head over here. We've got a fully grown terrarium.
Hey, Grace.
You calling me?
You sure these vines are safe? They're getting pretty big.
Yeah, well, they're a pain in my palms trimming them every day. But yeah, they're fine, long as I don't forget to cut them.
That's reassuring.
Hey, kid, I've been meaning to thank you. With my terrarium built out, I can finally get hollows for the Galactic Botanist Competition.
You wanted me to do all this for bragging rights?
No, not just that. Those slubs give a lot of credits to the winner of the grand prize.
Planning on cutting me in?
Whoa, 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 slow down. It's a plant growing competition, not a plant gathering competition.
Oh well, at least the mantis feels more alive.
I was on the lookout for a fast boat, Grace. So that's Ilum done. So now I've got a lightsaber. My objective is to get back to Dathomir. So I'll catch you on the next part.